All right, guys, we're back staring at my engine bay. Today, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our On3 gates to what I believe is the best budget wastegate on the market right now. We're going to verify that they are a direct replacement for yours as well. These are the 44 millimeter VS Racing piston style gates. Meaning there's not a diaphragm in here. There's nothing wrong with the diaphragm. Even your big money wastegates are, some are diaphragm, some are piston, but the piston is conventionally believed to be a bit sturdier than the diaphragm because there's no diaphragm to brake and lose boost control and that kind of stuff. So putting them right next to the On3 gate, I believe it's going to be a direct replacement. They are a piff taller, but quite a bit narrower, so I would still call it a compact gate. But let's go ahead and zip these off of the F150 and go ahead and test fit our new VS Racing gates. I am going to open these up and verify the springs and everything, and I'll show you guys what I mean by piston gates here in just a moment. All right, guys, so unlike a conventional wastegate where we'd have to take out all these little screws to be able to change springs and that kind of stuff, this will also have a V-band style clamp that just goes around it, so it's even possible to change springs while this is still in the truck or car. Springs are right in there, and when I say it doesn't have a diaphragm and it is a piston style gate, this is what that means. So the boost pressure pushes up here and lifts our piston, which opens our gate. They send it out preset with I believe it says 10 pounds of spring pressure, but everybody else seems to be reporting about 8 psi, so we're just going to leave it this way and go ahead and zip this back up. So basically you just push your gate down. You push your gate down and you put on your V-band ring. It would probably help if I wasn't on top of a cardboard box. And just make sure your O-ring isn't getting pinched, nothing like that, that you're getting a good seal there. And then basically, as soon as you slide on your V-band here, essentially the gate is closed and it just goes in there with the one screw like a typical V-band, and that's really about it. It comes with 2 ports on, or 4 ports rather, but you put your dome pressure sensor maybe on one and your dome reference on the other, and then it has multiple ports at different angles, so you can put it, although you can just clock this however you want to make these face in the direction that you need them to face anyway because of the V-band design. So I'm going to go ahead and slap this back together. I'm going to pull the wastegates off the F150 and we'll go ahead and throw these in there and see how they perform. On this video, I might go ahead and give you a POV and we'll get a realistic, we're going to find out what this base spring pressure really is. We're going to set the boost controller to 0 duty cycle and see exactly what the factory spring pressure is. But let's get to it. All right, so we got our VS Racing gates in. As you can see, they fit directly in place of where the On3 gates used to be. So the inlets and outlets for them are the exact same size as any tile style 44 millimeter gate. As you can see, the V-band that holds the cap on is accessible from right up top. We can literally put 110 mil and swap out the springs. easier on that side, but still completely accessible on this side to be able to change out springs without having to take off the wastegate. So I'm very satisfied. All right, guys, so we're leaving the office. We're gonna head on over to the shop. Finally got all the Mustang stuff out of there. So today I'm gonna go ahead and install the electronic exhaust cutouts on the F150. Really excited for the cutouts. Right now we're running a completely stock catback and just the On3 downpipes and exhaust that meets the factory catback. So right now we're going to be able to put on the cutouts that's going to essentially let us have open downpipes at the flick of a switch. I haven't determined exactly where we're going to put it. I think I might put them on this panel here, but I'll update you guys as far as that. But for right now, let's let the truck warm up, head over to the shop, and maybe before the end of this video I'll go ahead and make a couple of sound clips for you guys. All right, guys, so the cutouts I bought are these Badlands cutouts. I obviously bought them online. I didn't really do any measurement to realize how big these little motors are, so I wasn't able to get them completely symmetrical, which I'm kind of sad about. I would have liked them to have been able to face in the same direction, and I just don't believe we can. So I've set them up this way. Wiring is really easy, just to power and a ground, and they have like quick connect lines. So it comes with this momentary switch for open and for close, and pretty much just power and ground, and then it has the quick connect lines to run to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and neatly run these lines, and we're gonna test it out and get you guys some sound clips. All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick cold start with the valves closed. So with our valves closed, the truck is just as quiet as stock. I'm going to show you guys in a moment where I went ahead and put the switch, but at the flick of a switch, just like that, silence. All right, so on my setup, I put the button right behind the center console, our switch. So as soon as we flip our switch, us a nice exhaust tone. And we can just shut it off. Sometimes it makes me feel like the truck turned off. It gets so quiet. It's really cold out this morning to try and make a hit, guys. It's 23 degrees out. I will tell you that the base spring pressure for these gates is about 8.5 psi with the springs that come in it. As always, if you like this content, share, like, and subscribe. I'm going to insert a clip making a little hit that I made the other day in front of the shop. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.